harbor, you pick a harbor.
You know, do the yoinking.
I mean, it's kind of crazy they are playing the same comp.
Okay, I mean, you kind of favor Talon a little bit into this because they've seen how DRX play, and it was the same thing over and over again.
When people steal their compositions, when they steal their strats, because they know how to counter strat it. It's time to prove that right here, right now.
This is going to be interesting. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
So much visual clutter about to happen. Yeah, literally, get the overcams ready. Get the third-person overviews out.
This one's, it's a little bit spicy. Beating DRX at their own game, not something that we're going to see a lot of teams. I'm not even going to say do. It's not something we'll see a lot of teams try.
People try and steal their stuff after maybe like a month or like at least running it a few times. The only thing I could say is maybe these teams scrimmed against each other a while back and they stole it ages ago.
Maybe.
And now they're really
maybe at
well
some point I'll
prepared,
play
or at
more
least
this
I
year.
hope they are, because if they've tried to copy this comp,
It's
in
just
one
me
night,
raging that I'm just not good, basically. It's just me raging, wishing that I had, like, continued playing 3 years ago, basically. Z Transin, thank you so much with the Prime. Okay, Chad, let's get into it. Talon starts on defense, DRX start on attack. We have... Okay, Sheriff is out. We have 4 ghosts.
Maybe they didn't watch the interview.
Okay, they're very... The fact that I'm seeing him instantly look for the recon, okay, they're pretty ready for this one. This could be fun. They used a lot of A hits, DRX. This time they go for the C hit. Spam, 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 spam. Okay, they have already done better than C9 in terms of breaking the orb and getting a kill with the plant. So definitely helped having that demo to look at. What are the duels like here, though? Small window to try and get a shot off there before the shock.
That forces the swing out, the reveal catches both, and that should be
damn, there we go. We started off strong. Oh boy, I'm worried for DRX, chat. Straight up. I'm worried for them here.
And just spamming out that cove and almost just making sure that they can kill off that player as he tries to escape.
They instantly break.
I also like the way that they're using the high tide. It buys a lot of time
the cove.
And sections off the
they finally punished the plant. Do you know what was mad about the DRX C9 game? And I did mention it as well. They got 12 plants with a comp that doesn't have a Sage. Do you know how crazy that is? But they're kind of still on for it in terms of planting every round, so I guess they're on 13 out of 13 on their attack.
After what he said last night, what can I do? You know, we had to get one back. 1-0, Talon in a very good spot to start it off, and they need to.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we go. This was the paper. I saw Paper X use this wall a lot when they were playing Harbor. In the one of the events.
Really deep control early. So the only way you can really get to them is if you go and take the low ground and still give you some advantageous duels. A bit of a bold spot from
nice swings. Any extra kills? Okay, not too bad. Garnet's managed to get a few kills, so he's getting close to his ult. We have 1 armor that needs to get rebought, 2 guns that need to be rebought, so pretty good. This is the first time out of 14 rounds they don't get a plant down. That's my little stat.
For DRX that they can't be happy with, but coming into the 3rd round is their chance to put it all on the table. It's only the 7th decider map that Talon Garnets has faced in his career. In fairness, like you said, Tom, this is a young guy.
They buy a frenzy into this, so full bonus. Next round's going to be really good. In terms of DRX, strong buy. Everyone's gone in for it. Full util, good armor. They've pretty much got everything in terms of this. Drone goes in. They do spot 2 close. They didn't spot the jet, though. Spam comes in just in case. And so they're giving them this space if they want it. That's fine. You saw C9 go aggro a lot here. Talon just at the moment happy to just fall back. Nice.
Crews battling early. They've still got rifles to play with. Only
they go for the... People call this the DRX wall, I think, judging by chat. But we know this is the... In Liquid, we called this the Nabil wall, but I'm going to start calling it the DRX wall, because I think that's what everyone else calls it. So, DRX using the DRX wall. Apparently it's from them, Bacan. It's not the walls wall, the wall. Okay.
This is covering so much ground. It allows them to keep with this heavier stack on the A site. Should be difficult now for DRX to make that space.
Wait, you think you did this wall? I thought you said Nabil showed you this wall.
How many players are here, but it doesn't seem to deter them. They're waiting for the utility to fail, and then they'll be right on their way through. Garnets, 5 HP.
5 HP.
On,
Manages to get a kill. Imagine. Just imagine. Look at their HPs. They're so low on sight. 4 HP on this one as well. 4 HP. 4 HP. In a 1-on-1, managed 4 HP, 2-on-1, managed to bring it down to a 1-on-1, 7 bullets. Oh my god, I'm actually well nervous. 4 HP! That's crazy! Oh my goodness.
I don't know how half of their players survived as long as they did. It was just ridiculous to swing out.
Garnet survived on 5 HP, Jip Boys survives on 4 HP.
That rifle in the first place. But then also, just the fact that that was the same execution we've seen DRX do so many times. The point is to force them out of awkward battles, but it seems like...
It was a little bit different, right? They didn't go heaven with it.
The second they turn up, he goes, Viper wall.
So, like, I'm kind of glad for the sake of DRX that they change up their hit, but doesn't look great. They got, I mean, they got a little bit unlucky. I'm being too harsh. They got a little bit unlucky. Nice kill. Some of the HPs were too low for sure. Simman, thank you so much with the Prime. 2 months. Chat, you know what to do. Let's see the slug spam for Sinman. Simman, not Sinman. Okay, let's relax. Let's not give him a gun. Oi! Okay, plant goes down. We get good info. Hobby's dead.
That was close, but not quite.
Even still, into the afterplant. We've seen this many a time.
Zlatan, thank you for saying that.
This reckoning to almost help them out in the afterplant.
Okay, Stacks puts the ult into it. Again, with this ult, see how it's going this kind of speed? That's like a running speed. Wait, double ult.
High tide utilized to try and section them up, but Zesh is still here. He's just waiting patiently. The shot
it's so
quite
unlucky.
connect, though, and now it's left all onto Marco running in. He finds a double instantly, and the time is ticking away. The flank is just too far.
Oh my god. Not enough time for the defuse on this one. Probably going to go down to the spike as well. Crazy. They managed to win this one out.
DRX have just about taken that round.
Yeah, they were just very far away on the retake, right? 3 people here, like literally 3 people in this box when the spike went down itself. So yeah, it all came down to Mako and the 1-on-3. Damn, won both the important duels. Okay, back in it now. Dude, I love this kind of attitude when they lose. Just like, yep, well played.
Doesn't actually benefit unless there's someone else in the cove, and they didn't know where Marco was coming from, so they had to try and watch for it. Very smart stuff to isolate those battles, and well, a huge victory. Just look at what it's done to the economy of Talon.
Yeah, for the 3-0 start they had.
The Sova's done so well to bait in Sushi Boys here. Ah, it's so unlucky. Shots just lacking on that one. So they do go for an eco. We're going to see it by in the next round. That was unlucky.
Well, maybe not. Look how quickly those rotates are coming. They've heard both of those players, though, rotate in.
No, Bacon, apparently they did it like ages ago.
They also know the weaponry isn't great.
Yeah, you can expect a bold play, a risk to be taken, and while Buzz is playing that security guard for his team. Nice shot from Jitboy. He's been pretty nasty with his pistol before, but not this time. 3-2 DRX,
Jesus.
break back once more, but this is where Talon will have another purchase.
Yeah, all in all, a good recovery. And, you know, when we see a bonus round 1, when you're playing with pure Spectres, some pistols, stuff like that, over on Talon's side, that would give them that
important rounds. Dude, that eco changed everything. Talon were on to have an insane half, but right now, they're in, they're at a point where they kind of have to win this one, else it could snowball out of control here. DRX haven't been stopped over towards B, that's where they've been getting some success, so, apart from obviously their pistol.
Snakebite's not quite on the mark.
Again, I love the way they're using the Cascade to just clear a lot of those closer angles. They're switching up whether they do a high dart as it comes along or using the drone through it to give them that
Dude,
extra
they're
little
very
bit of space. But
proactive,
even still,
Talon.
utility has to be respected. Cruz, he's
Oh.
gonna go down to a spam and then a snake bite. And if he survived that, there was a shock dart after as well.
Damn, they
Just to
wall
make
this
sure.
and then they
Oh, that's
second
a
wall.
connection and a follow-up. That's the kill. Spike planter dealt
Chad,
with.
the ult from here
Possibility
is
for
so
much
nice.
more to
Look at
come
it.
from
Look at the angles where they can be. Like, it fills up this. It's the short, like, long, narrow lanes. The ult from anywhere, like, around here is just
Already
really
Viper's
good.
pit, a Hunter's Fury available, a lockdown on either side.
Viper ult goes up.
Sure, they can
Should be a
force
hard
him out
retake.
of
Sushi
that
Boys
Viper's
does
pit.
have
The fact
ult
is
if they
there's
want
gonna
to
be
force
one
them out
going
here.
through if he even attempts it.
Not anymore.
Delta
Out in the
making
open,
their
so
way
they're going for
already.
Jules.
A kill coming through for Sushi Boy. A good start, but they need
Oh,
to
okay,
try
they
and
are
clear
doing it,
these
but it's in the
players out of
open,
position.
right?
The
Dude, that could
lockdown
get
being
pinged.
used, but I can
Yeah,
assume there
they
might
just
be another,
insta
and
shoot it.
fact,
It's in the
gonna get
open.
destroyed. RB holding.
No,
Marco
that's how you
alongside
played
him.
this
His
round?
deadly duo
Ah, I've been
leaves
praising you all
Foxy
day.
alone. A nice shot to at least do some damage, but the time is gone. He needs to try and just kill as many players as possible.
Ah.
RB will close it out. 3 for him in the round, and 3 on the
Talon
other
should have
side.
done better
You
here.
can see RB thought about putting down that lockdown, but he decided to save
Chad,
it
they put it
now.
here.
That is a fantastic decision.
They
3
put it
ults
here.
online coming into this
Person
round.
that was dead
They're
just
only up
pinged it.
against pistols.
Insta
You know,
spam.
for them, as I said, they ended up
Look,
at
see?
3-2.
Wait, it wasn't
Somehow,
even.
despite
It was
terrible
literally
starts to
RB as
half,
well pinging it. It wasn't even the
embarrassed
person that was
on
dead.
the scoreboard.
Just
They
RB
were
pinged
able to
himself.
bounce right back, gain full economic control, and now push
Damn,
Talon
they
to
kind of
an
got
eco.
gifted
They've
this
got
one.
No ultimates, having already invested quite a few over on their side. This is a big blow to the Talon side. They definitely felt like they had the momentum, the wind in their sails when they started this one out, but they have come to a screeching halt.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We don't know with their attack if it's going to be as clean as
Exactly.
DRX has had it. And also DRX, as we've said, with their composition, likely going to know how to deter and basically beat them at their own game. So even though
Okay,
I
yeah,
still feel like
timeout.
both teams are expecting to get
Call them all
the majority of
down.
their rounds on the attack, as we saw
Maybe
last
we could have
time
done
out,
better here,
we
for sure.
don't really know what DRX have cooked up on the defense because we literally saw a couple of rounds of it.
It's such a big statement coming out from the Talon side to play that comp, though, especially with the narratives that DRX themselves have been spinning, thanking everybody else for copying what they do, for making themselves so predictable to this team that knows their comp inside out. And Sue even highlighted
Okay.
it.
Forces them down to. Damn, it's such a brutal round for them to lose. Like, obviously DRX played well, but they just could have used this all better. They could have put it here, and then they would have had to go into like this corner or really far back, and then I think it's a different round. So yeah, small little things into this game. Eco going out.
I like the push. Good idea from Garnet, but the shots aren't going to land.
That's the thing. I think they've realized that they need to pressure RB out of these rounds. If they can get rid of him on the lurk, this comp becomes a lot tougher to hold those flanks. The problem is, it's a lot easier said than done, because RB does very well. Even if he gets caught out, a lot of the time he's able to stay alive and call for reinforcements.
At the very least, Talon have been
Tag has
very
hit
good
on a
at
couple of
being
players, in
proactive
fact.
around
So
the
this
map.
Marshall's becoming ever
Like
deadlier
DRX
as the
do
seconds
early
go
group
by,
for
and
sure.
now that pressure
Again,
wants
it's
to
a
be
common
another
thing on this map,
beast.
but they definitely earlier group than some other teams.
Cruz just a
So
sliver
getting
of
this and making sure that we have like a stack over has been pretty good from them.
Make this a bit more difficult on the way through. Nano swarms from Sushi Boys as well. 50 seconds though.
Gun advantage, so you might actually just see them group a bit heavier instead of trying to go for the plant and just wall down and duel.
Well, they got a pulse off,
They're
but no
kind of
reveal
low,
from
a
it.
few of them.
I don't quite know how many players
the
are
plan?
waiting for them on the other side.
Oh, that
Here's the
helps.
utility to make its way, but no snake bite, and that's going to cause a big problem.
They threw a
They
nano
managed
storm
to get away
into
with
the
this one in
cove
terms
to
of the
try and
plant.
do as much damage as
Again, every
possible.
single
The
time
best
they
thing
block
have
vision,
done
you don't know when they're
damage
putting the cove up
but
really. Sound
it's
isn't the
not
best on
enough
land, so
without actually
you have
managing
no
to kill
idea.
anyone off. Buzz low as well. Just look, 3 players now tagged. Desperately low. That cove doesn't last more than a second, but it forces a couple forward. In fact, Buzz right up
Dude, look how much he's been
close
spamming.
to
He has
that
11
Viper
bullets
screen.
left.
But so far, nothing found, and even a freebie almost missed by Sushi Boy. They will get absolutely nothing. A Prime Gaming flawless to take the
And that's
lead
from
for
DRX.
Well, that is a ridiculous
Having,
answer.
again,
The fact
loads
that
of
Talon
success
had
over
so many
towards
players
B.
in position there, you had to feel like there was
We
more danger,
have
but they
an
did
important
manage to
round
pull
again.
through. So
Oh
it was
boy.
a big point man in that round. Not
I'm
only did
seeing
he
some
have the
huge
orb there that
numbers.
they completely negated, but also the snake bites. They make something like that nano swarm just so much more deadly. And you can imagine they might actually walk out with the kill, leave the spike in the open, and have a chance to fight back. Some good ideas there, and that's the thing about Talon.
Okay, we're trying back A again. Big buy.
That's why this game for me,
trying to luck back over towards A.
It wasn't that they were bad. It wasn't that they were making stupid mistakes.
Okay, Garnet says gets his op out. Let's see if this can be a changer for them. No one wants to get tagged because oh damn. No one wants to get tagged because they do have the ult. Okay, Killjoy ult goes in. They're gonna have nothing to stop this, right? Unless we see any shock darts. Nice shot. Gonna be in this one though, but that's okay. Okay, that's much better. Them spamming the cove at the top. Yeah, punish this. You can't be doing this. Thank you. Much better. This is what C9 needs to be doing, just punishing this stuff again. A lot easier for Talon to do because C9 had to do it on the fly. No demos out. Nice shot though.
Mako needs to buy the time. He's got a snake bite, and there it goes. Fired up in and out.
It's a good plant still.
Grab a little bit of damage. Not quite killing them yet.
They just got it half.
Hunter's Fury comes through. It's found the kill with Mako headshotting, and it looks like they might just have this. The defuse out of the open. He's got to be fast.
Okay,
he
nice.
Needs to hit the shot.
Nice. Dude, the castles were getting hyped and I don't have the sound high enough, so I couldn't hear the spike, and I was like, oh my goodness, is it close? Is it close? And then I was like, oh, okay, 10 seconds. We're okay. We're okay on this one.
Sometimes it can get a little bit confusing.
What, every round has been so close, I just didn't believe that was closed in a 2v1 like that. The utility that was out and so on.
Yeah, they ran up. That was the thing. They were
nice,
so
good from them punishing this. Okay. All Talon need to do now is just shut down the B. They've pretty much got their A on lock. Can they shut down the B though?
Obviously, yeah, he'd used his
wow, and they're thinking the same thing as I am, and DRX are just going straight back to A, so that's kind of cool. Keep an eye on the mid aggro. We use a drone to take that angle, and we actually double face this with 2. So that's interesting. All comes out in terms of stacks as attack. Harbor ult. Okay, we fake that and then we go close here. Oh boy.
That's the thing. This is a bit of an obscure spot, and I think Foxy almost seems to be waiting for him. They know that he loves to go for these lineups. It's genius.
Nice.
He played this so deep in the last round that instead they just get rid of him. Now this afterplant is...
It's a different plant, so we're not on top, so they have to fight a little, but it's still relatively good for the afterplant. Damn, look at this little one-way.
The gap in that wall, everything, and he'll even snipe Garnets out of the sky. Anti-air defense for him.
Damn, what an insane run from Buzz. Dude, the one-way harbor wall, they kind of had to wait it out a little bit.
And DRX, they lose one, but they're right back in it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Even though we've had
Yumpy, stop.
Talon, making that realization that you're going to have that sort of deep Viper playing those afterplants, just using those snake bites that caused them issues in the last round. They deal with that, but there's an adaptation on the other side. Get aggressive, get up in their faces, and that's what they were doing in their last matchup as well. There was the 4 players almost working on the afterplants, and then 1, and that 1 player was Buzz.
Oh my god, the aggression here on A main. 3 players running it. They go for the orb immediately, but they were ready for a fight. 2 players watching for that Rafters push.
Okay.
You can see how patient they're being here.
If Garnet gets a kill, then we might have something into this round. How heavy are they going to try and protect this? Wait, chat, they went for the orb, but I was looking at minimap. Did they take the orb or not?
Any of that pressure come out of Jit Boys? We're seeing, indeed, he just put in his Cascade super close, right? So
they did? Okay.
This is where Talon are sort of telegraphing the passive play. But they haven't given away the fact that there's this many players.
4-person hold here. Look at all the setups they have for the plant top site. They got a molly on the floor and they got a guy sitting kind of anti where NRG played against dude, who did they even play?
They've spotted so many players off the back of it, they're gonna try and
NRG, I can't even remember now. Too many games. Koi? Nah, it was Giants. Giants is what I'm thinking of.
The stack right initially, they're gonna have to very quickly try and run back to B to have any presence in this round.
It doesn't really look like
nice run from DRX though, since there was a stack over towards here. And again, they have been having a lot of success over towards B, so can kind of lean over to this a bit more.
Plant is secured. players on the way out. Sure, they're going to decay a little bit.
It's been a good
RB,
recovery
they're
so far
actually
from DRX.
disgusting, but that turret is still in line. They're hearing it. I think Sushi. I thought he was
Still
hearing
been
it, but
pretty, oh my
maybe
goodness,
not.
the trigger discipline.
So RB's
Still
just
been
right
very
behind
good
him.
at getting the plant down a lot.
Just holding it, waiting for him. I guess maybe he thought the push was coming. What Buzz is going aggressive here? They're against pistols.
It feels like you know, these harbor like walls. It feels like there's a lot of like little kind of bits on the side where you can just catch a glimpse of someone. Oh my goodness, and they're just so used to it. And other players aren't. Nice from Buzz.
Another prime gaming flawless for DRX. They might have started this one a little slower than when they were versus Cloud9, but they are right back in the rhythm again.
This is looking really good.
Twisting.
Yep, 6-4. DRX building up attack side rounds. Just think about.
Dude, I wonder how much it's going to be at the end of
Where
this.
they struggle at. Look at them. Just having fun at this point. Well, look,
Okay, they
Talon's
managed to
done
get a
well
buy and we
to
get
secure
op out
forward.
again
The
over
problem
towards
is,
mid. Probably
this
going to
is
see a drone
where
again to
things are
set
better
him up.
half. The attack side, I expect to struggle. They're attacking
And
with
yeah,
the
Talon need
DRX
to
are
shut down the
intimately
B. It's
familiar with the
this is
player
the time to do it.
And look, if they manage to make it up to 6, I still think it's going to be a close game. But the reality
Okay.
is, they went 3-0 up and have got 1 round since. Yeah. This half is dominant for DRX.
This
and
is kind of
complete
cool, to be
script
honest.
reversal
The
on
op
what we saw
holds
in
all
map
of
one
this,
series.
and then all he has to do is focus, like good little crossfire like this. Gets a lot of space from it. 2 people here, Viper out here. This is a nice setup at the moment from them. Yeah, he's going to get into this corner. I like this a lot. Over towards B though, we do have alarm bot where the normal plant is, so that might help. Molly's just gone off in that one spot. There's still an alarm bot there, so they should know to kind of spam now. Oh, nice change up. Oh, nice. Yeah, good change up and then good kill of the Molly that came in. Keep an eye on this draw that's happening here. It's a kill for Foxes.
Just such patience.
Foxes has his ult again from this angle. Yep, this is the angle that said is really good. Dude, why are you aiming up there? Oh no.
Back, nothing to be found, and Cruz is caught off guard. Oh, DRX are right back in.
Yeah, Leaves got it, and that rotation, but they're still sat back, waiting. Another snake bite going down, leaves invulnerable. A bullet or 2 will do the job, and DRX again.
I thought they were on for one here. Nice from DRX again though. Good change up of everything as well. Felt like they were using too much util to stop this plant that they knew about it, so they actually changed up this to go a bit closer. Kind of the normal plant that you would do with a Sage. Oh, I thought, chat, when I was looking at this ult, I was like, oh, he is on for it. But then he kind of went for this ult, and it was a little bit up, so I guess it was for on top of here. Right on top of this. But if we could see, if he went for this left one, oh my. Insane comeback at the moment. Out of 8 rounds, they have 7. Overwhelm over towards B again. Hasn't been stopped. That's Harbor ult with this. Killjoy ult is up. Okay, we might, hopefully we don't see the same Killjoy we saw before. Cruz is in his own smoke with the Judge. Actually looking great at the moment. Oh boy. Oh my. Okay, I'll accept that curse. I'll accept that curse. Nice recovery though.
RB now left alone, normally on the lurk, but he's going to have to fall back. He hits
Okay,
a nice
nice.
shot, but they at least recover.
Nice into this Garnet, hitting some shots for sure. 1 HP again.
We know this comp can work on the attack.
Dude, they've had some, in terms of this best of 3, they've had some crazy rounds where someone's on less than 5 HP and gets like either 2 or like 1 really important kill, or like DRX have been a little bit unlucky in some of these duels, like kind of consistently throughout most of these maps.
Reality is their attack is about to be tested. We heard from the analyst desk before that wasn't fantastic.
Well, they got 5. That's not too bad.
Thank you very much, Mitch and Tom. We spoke extensively about
Their trades are they're just a very, very
is
disciplined team.
counterable.
Yeah.
We expect Talon to do that. Do you feel like, Bren, that they did?
Yeah, I think they took the necessary steps in this game. They showcased that over and over again in a lot of these rounds as well, whether it was spamming down the coves and making sure stacks couldn't get those safe plants, or it was fighting aggressively on A so they couldn't set up for the post plants. They had a really firm understanding. There was a couple of iffy moments from Talon where they were like,
the Phantom diff. Honestly, when you're playing against a team of Vandals, the Harbor's kind of unreal if you're going for double smoke.
Clear understanding from Talon when they've done their homework.
It's true.
Down a cove, using abilities as well, because guess what? Another disadvantage of that bubble is that it doesn't stop abilities. You can still use them against it. And that was another thing that Talon were doing. They were laying down that nano swarm to try and push him back.
Still think it was impressive for DRX to get this many rounds though. Especially with losing pistol. FNZ TV, thank you so much. Welcome into the Slug Club. Thank you for using your Prime on me. Appreciate it. Chat, new member. Let's see it. Let's see the support. Peter, do your thing.
Had they not had those kind of flubs when it came down to the ult usage, but one of the two of the people to really look for on either side as they get ready to go on the attack here for Talon is going to be these Viper players, because they're going to be absolutely instrumental. We see the numbers that Mako's been able to put up.
Nice, perfect. Thank you for that. KP, relax now. Relax.
Here for his team while guiding them at the same time. Mako, he said in that interview, again, we like it when people run our comps, run our strats. We can counter it. We're going to see if they can take down the defense.
Yeah, and that is going to be the big question, isn't it? I think a bit of
Yo,
an
what's up,
uphill battle
FNZ?
for Talon.
Thank you so
Can
much,
they
dude.
have a successful attack side when they're playing the exact same comp, and they essentially copied the homework of DRX. We'll find out.
Well, it's going to be a very, very crucial pistol round. Mitch and Dom, let's get back into game.
And now it's time for DRX to mount that defense.
Okay,
Tom,
here we go.
Scoreline, this pistol could put the momentum into either team's sails.
That's true. They are consistently losing their map.
But as you're seeing there, no stranger to a third map.
No matches tomorrow. I am streaming EMEA Polaris tomorrow. It's Apex against Link, like old Liquid Link's team. So it should actually be pretty decent. Apex have looked pretty good. I think it's 5 my time. I think it's the same time as the stream. But in theory, none of these games until what day are we on? Until Wednesday. Okay, Talon now on attack. A lot of frenzies out here. Yeah, I'm going to watch the focus game as well, for sure. I feel like they should take it relatively easy though, but we'll see.
When it comes to Talon, one of them on Sushi Boy as well, so he's not going to have much post-plant utility to play with. Instead though, Snakebite used aggressively, counter-util being thrown down to try and deny them that extra space, and in fact, they're throwing a lot of utility deep, they're trying to push them all the way back.
Wow, they really, okay. They like, this was kind of cool, honestly. They fought so heavy in terms of this area, forced them back, and then they go insta fall back and get a good plant. What's the retake like? Still have Stax's Cove to help.
Look how easy it was to take down one. And the numbers, okay, they don't stay in their favor forever.
It's the Cove.
Underway, and they needed to,
oh, and they have the Viper smoke. Damn, they cut this off, so you're slow. Damn, that's kind of nice, chat. You have the Viper one way here, and then you have the slow wall, so you kind of walk out, and then you're slowly walking out into the Viper one way. That's pretty strong.
I just don't even think they heard the defuse. I think it started coming through with no one even realizing. And because of that, so late on the swing, players just guarding.
Yeah, good retake. Molly at the back here as well.
Round again from RB. He's been having a fantastic
we didn't really get to see this on defense half because C9 didn't really get there. But that was kind of cool to watch very early on. Okay, they got a pistol each though. That's nice. That's what we want to see on the last. Oh my goodness, that's what we want to see on the last round. I mean last map.
Is that a neon fox he's playing? It's got a different skin on it. Straight up and into this fight, and well, I think he's gonna lose his life in a second. But you know, he has certainly found them the space to get this spike planted. Only problem now is the spams that could come through on the other side. The snake bite's already in, and that is devastating. Well, there we go.
Eventually, seemingly more of the same. Nice couple of shots, and they're expecting.
Little shot came in to take some armor off as well.
Trapped in the corner, spike down on the ground and not planted. If he can get anything from this,
Damn, discipline.
huge success.
RB didn't push here with the
At least got
Bulldog.
information here that
Discipline.
the turret's playing in kitchen.
Spectre,
This is something that
you can
Talon
go
did on
do
their
it.
defense, so it's not a
Okay, nice.
big
Not too bad.
surprise or
What do
anything.
we do? It's an
We've seen
okay
that
eco.
utility
They didn't
shift
get a
around
plant,
in
they
the
get a
past.
kill.
It
2
might just be
armors
something
gone.
for them
It's fine.
to look to take out
Talon have to get this
not
round.
maybe
It's
early
pretty
round,
much all
more
down
so
to
mid
this
round. Just be aware that
because
the
it's
control's
getting
being held
kind of out of
massively.
control.
It's very common to see players to try to take that information
So
out of
yeah,
your
let's
hand. I
see.
think mostly when you're playing a Cypher, you've got trap wires. Obviously the turret, you get rid of it, it's going to be back up online, but just throwing the question mark of Kitchen, something that works very well for a lot of teams, something we didn't really
Loud
see in the
spell.
DRX.
It honestly is pretty cool.
Actually even thinking, did they ever go Kitchen once? I don't think they did.
No, I can't
This seems
think
like an
of it.
attacker heat map. It might be the only team I've seen that just refuses to play that part of the map.
Yeah, they maybe had an aggressive dash through under the tube, but no,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think they had much else. Here we go, though. This has been the bread and butter of this comp. Garnet, I think he's actually missed where he was hoping to get up to. Have to do it a little bit later, and because of that, they're ready.
Important
Good trade, though,
trades.
from Jitboy, but
That's
again,
the
Spike
spike
now
though.
on the
They get
ground.
2 people at the back of site
Doing
here.
the
It's gonna
work.
be pretty
The
hard.
rest of the team
Viper
probably
needs to come
hoping
in.
to end up in an afterplant. The Cove already being used, and because of that, this is now becoming a very difficult round for Talon.
I mean, they've still got a minute, but it's the spike position that's just so damning. Even if they wait,
Yeah, this
there's
one's
no way
rough.
the
They're probably
DRX
just
are
gonna wait
rotate
for the
to other
recon.
side of the map.
Don't have to do anything here.
catch
Wait
them
for
as
the
they
recon
reposition,
the
but
back. Try
You
swing
need to
off
start
it.
to worry about a flank at this point. I don't think Sushi Boy still has
Ooh,
his
all
turret
this.
up. Good kill. Shock Dart was on as well. Stacks running through, caught from up above.
Damn, okay. Good
and
recovery
that is
from these
clean.
3. Managed to get the
Close
plant
to
in
round
time
that
as
puts
well.
Talon on
So
6.
Viper's getting a little bit closer
Like
towards the
DRX
ult.
are
Right,
gonna
that
be
was
slowing down.
that
They're
was
right
the
back
first
into a
round
fight.
done,
Yeah,
and
they
then
could've
now
been
they have to
double
win
up
this
on
one.
this.
It
In
absolutely
a
could've.
3v3 scenario.
Massive
they're
swing
fairly
round.
patient, calm, and I think it was actually just the 1 kill.
Oh my goodness.
that made quite a bit of the difference.
Please don't replay that. I don't want to see that
Drag
again.
here, turned the tide a little bit. Still 9-6, and that wasn't a full investment. Still had stingers, that still had some weak
Damn.
weaponry.
Okay,
Now the
we
right
do have the
for
harbor
DRX
into
as
this.
well.
Stacks is
Jitboy's
one
not
away as
farming
well,
ult,
so we'll keep an eye to see
they are
if
gonna
Stacks
have
is going to
themselves
get a
their own
kill.
line in the form of the Reckoning.
They're going aggro over towards middle. Recon goes out. It's the fast hit
Actually
again.
see
It's looking like
practically nobody on this A
keep
side
an eye on
from
the flank
DRX.
behind.
You have to kind of imagine they're expecting that reckoning, and there
Harbor
it
ult goes in.
right away. Now, what's the response?
Might get
Talon
an
have
early
left the
plant
A
here.
side completely.
2-man
Looks
flank.
like they've got free
Okay.
control. It's not
A
even
lot of this
tagged
is down
to
to
the players,
Cruz.
so their response
3
is being
person
pushed in.
flank.
3 players gone down, two leading the charge, and it's Cruz who has to hold
Okay,
strong.
nice
Good
trades from
trade to
DRX.
start.
Important duel.
Still a
3
second
people
player
here.
that
Holy
shouldn't be
hell.
expected, but it is spotted. With Mako falling, now DRX are in trouble.
Damn, okay. Oh, it's back on, chat. Here we go. They're going to go save. 3,000 for everyone here that's alive. We've got to rebuy 1 armor, rebuy 1 gun. So money's pretty good on top of this. They're going hunting,
Let's
okay.
fight on both fronts. Let's try and be greedy, hold the control. They know with the plant that they have, they can sit deep. So what do? They all go together, fight the backline, then they can go back if needed and fight the players on the site. It's a smart adaptation, it's quick thinking, and ultimately it's what won.
So yeah, I like the idea from DRX, but looking like they're probably going to fall back on trying to actually just stop them over towards site. Considering how well their low buy went, I'm pretty sure they should be okay doing that. But probably don't need a pause to talk about it, but they'll definitely be talking internally about it.
Very good spot to play from.
Get all 3 of them ready for this. This is kind of cool.
They've got what they saved, and I don't think they'll have much more. That's a big blow in that round. A triple flank. Spot the first, trade it out 1 by 1.
Okay, we buy nothing on top of this as well, so making sure they have a good buy. So the 2 save guns, we have 2 classics and 1
someone else here, guys. I'll take
anything else? Okay, Buzz manages to get his ult. So actually, right now, not looking too bad. Only Mako that doesn't really have a gun, and Mako is kind of isolated over towards yellow. Not sure this is the best move for them to make, but hopefully he can get some support. Really hoping that they don't go over towards B in terms of DRX, because they don't have the guns here. Right, these 2 have the pistols. As we can see, looking pretty good. Going back over towards A, and then once we clear this, I reckon you're going to see a jump peak at one point from the Viper, then we can have a bigger rotation going in. Do we ever decide to jump peek this? This question mark that Talon have created has been here for a long time.
players here. We're down to just one blade.
Okay, that's enough. They hear a lot of people, but should be fine to get the plant in. Every single time they're planting G2, again, I call this G2, planting here for free majority of the time out of this. This is G2, and this little dot is Fnatic.
About taking some of those guns out of an opponent. That one knife now dissipated, and they almost have to start.
Should have a lot of afterplan stuff for this. Might have to cove, then create the mayhem.
Becoming tougher and tougher by the second. A Hunter's Fury in post if they need
That's
it.
the cove.
Seems like they're gonna throw
We
it
get
in
it half.
to maybe try and confirm this one. Diffuse actually still coming, but it seems like
I mean, good attempt. Good attempt from DRX. Nice round again from Talon though. 3,000 on top of this in terms of people that survived. They get back-to-back rounds where 4 of them survived. Oh, their money's out of control.
They don't allow DRX to bait them into over-aggression. They don't allow them to dump too many ultimates into it. Instead, it's patient. And from DRX, a 9-8. Got to start to feel a little bit threatened. We had questions around Talon's attack, different map and so on, but it's actually primarily the fact that
yeah, it has to happen in terms of the timeout. Don't want to be losing this round, and now they kind of need to win 3 in a row as well to break the economy. So
indeed, they've credited themselves with being strong at when people steal their comps and understanding how to counter themselves. But right here, well, it's a struggle so far.
But that's the thing. They've won 11 rounds on the attack and started there. So it's one of those maps where you kind of go, okay, we know the attack is strong for them, but we don't know if they have the ability to counter it themselves. Now, I will say getting the operator online and having Buzz able to take some of those earlier fights and deny that initial control.
it's close, Slasher. I'm not going to lie to you.
With those cascades, they're able to section off so much control across the map. I'm going to be interested to see if he can find that space. And it is genuinely still a wild thought that if Talon managed to turn this around, DRX head out of the tournament. Talon, a team that have yet to make a top 4 ever. In fact, it's the first time we see this organization even make it
they get the op out.
into one of these international events.
Look at the money diff.
Before, but not normally in this sort of capacity.
Huge round. Mako's one away. We have Harbor ult. In terms of the attack, we have we have an ult to get them onto site, and we have an ult for afterplant. Oh, this could be rough. And every single time.
We've seen super subs before. We've seen
they're doing the same thing over and over again. We have to have a shutdown. I like this though. We do have some util over towards the G2 plant. Did we fake the dash or did we mean to dash like this? I'm not sure.
Set up and ready.
DRX, instead of going to the flank like I said about, they're going to try and hold this a bit heavier. This is what kind of looked a little bit convincing for them when they played this with the bonus round, so I think this is the right call. Does this recon get shot? Is he going to ult and they're all going to push with it? Oh, Harbor will do the same thing. Oh wait, that's a defensive Harbor from Stacks. Oh my god, they go for the plant top site. Oh boy, that's the spike down.
He manages to jump up. Another double from Zest. He's trying to do it all.
Nice trades.
And the trades just aren't quick enough. It's left onto Foxy. A nice shot to actually snap back. And the other teammate a little bit further away. You could see Marco just playing this one a little bit more tentative.
Crazy. Guy thinks he's Legolas or something. Just running at people with a bow. Okay. 8-10, important round for DRX to win.
Take a look at that timeline. It's been 3 rounds since they got one on the board. Talon have been doing very well at streaking rounds together. 3 ultimates to work with. Sushi Boy's about to have the lockdown. But so far, I have to say, the Cove play, it's almost come to bite the Cove every time. You go for it, try to get the plant, and right there, it just gave Mako a safe bubble to challenge in the 1v1. No one could fire
nice
back on it,
instant
no one could
pause after they broken this. So, chat, how many did they have alive?
They've got plenty of finances to play.
2?
Bladestorm as well, and pretty much almost every single ult alongside it.
So the money's still kind of low.
Reckoning gone. Okay, sure, the Viper's Pit can still be countered by the lockdown, but they're close to having one of their own. So there's a
3 of them in theory won't be able to buy next round. So yeah, I think this is a good pause as well because they could still break the economy.
The A site has been pretty decent for them thus far. The question is the adaptation now coming through for DRX? Are they going to fight more to deny that plant as they did in the prior round? And is that something we're going to have to see?
I think we're seeing some better usage of the Cove for sure.
People getting involved.
Definitely the best stuff we've seen has been from this tournament.
But
Dude, we have a lot of
Day
ults.
one, you know, DRX have got a lot of
We can
respect
freely
globally.
use some of
They
these,
were
maybe not
walking
this
out
last
the
one.
very first time the crowd was certainly behind them, but
On defense as
I mean,
well,
Talon
there's some
have
big
earned a
ults. We
lot
still have the op out
of
over towards
respect over
Buzz.
this event. Two behind.
Just going for the A
Lot of
hit
it
again,
looking
but this
pretty
time they're
healthy
probably
for
going
the
to freely
Attackers, all
use the
things
ults more
considered.
to
They've
try to
still
get back
got
a
a
sight,
bunch of credits.
or they could have been
Actually,
talking about
DRX,
changing the
who if they
pathing,
lose this
or maybe
round,
we can get a little
they'll
bit
be
closer
forced to
before we use the drone.
probably an eco,
What are we
especially
doing?
with no Bladestorm online.
A little bit
So
closer
big
to
round
use the
coming
drone?
up for
Yeah,
DRX.
they want
They
a
could
little
push
bit
to
more
11-8
space
and
for the
still have a
drone
close
to try and
game.
secure the
If Talon
tag. Then
win
we
this,
tag, then we
we're
ult
back
in.
to neck and neck.
I like this a lot. They haven't been challenged here as well, so kind of just Talon coach just feeding them and just being like, dude, stop doing the drone from here and here. We can get way closer. Dude, we might even be able to do it at 410 if he wants. Wait, are they contacting?
Almost hidden, hoping that someone attempts something here, and he's just waiting, but he loses the
That's
fight.
so ballsy. I
Across the
love
rope
it.
goes Sushi Boy, and Marco this time he's gonna get traded as well.
Well, a trade good enough a lot of the time. Sushi Boys goes down, and Cruz trades it. A brave play to step out of that Viper's pit, but in the
Damn,
end,
that's impressive.
left them with the
The
advantage,
call
a
is to
huge
just
advantage, in fact, to
contact
play with.
over towards A. That's insane. Basically, I wonder if the coach had been just writing down where the alarm bot was every time. Every time they went onto A, I'm pretty sure the alarm bot was middle and the turret was here. So there was never an alarm bot on here. It was just purely off. That's, yeah, respect for... What a big call. What a huge call. Oh my goodness. It breaks their economy as well. They're going to be able to force in terms of this person. This person, Mako's going to have a bad gun. That's crazy.
To try and deny the plant, but this time they were ready and watching for somebody to be around, and well, obviously being able to get a kill on the ropes will help you out quite a bit.
Yeah, it's not
That was so good. Oh my goodness. That might be the best impact pause I've ever seen. Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
Well,
So,
we'll ignore that one.
what I was gonna say was, yeah,
They've got money. It's fine.
they've got cash. We said they were looking healthy. It's fine. You know,
We'll definitely ignore that one.
because I've heard people say that before, but
You know,
that's not been a thing
he's
since
17.
2020.
He's
Maybe he
17,
hasn't
we
read the
can-
patch notes in 2 years.
Yeah, we can forget.
It's a little mistake.
Yeah.
Listen, the reality is, yeah, when you're in the position Zest was in, he's
No,
holding for
nah,
head
coaches
height
can
down
literally,
below. He's expecting
coaches can
normal
just
push.
see your
The fact that
POVs only
Sushi
and you
Boys
just
comes on
switch
the rope
between them.
and is
That's
aiming
it.
at his head height is what
Like, so
gives
they
him
only
that
see
fight
the
so easily.
5 of their team. So, same info that the players have, basically. But it's just easier from when you're not in and focusing on your aim and you're just focusing on, like, util and stuff. Nice change up that they put in the alarm bot here now. They do not want that to happen again. Yep, nice observing. Prius, respect. Probably isn't Prius. But if Prius gets the flame, he also gets the praise. That's just how it works.
On this A site. If they decide to go in this direction, they might just be punished.
Unless we change it that Sapphire gets the praise and then Prius gets the flame, which honestly could be pretty fun.
Second now, 50 on the clock. Talon entirely set on taking this A site, and Buzz won't get the opportunity to
You
take the
crazy,
kill, and a brave play
crazy
when he
guy.
dashes right out of there.
Wait, who's this in between them both?
This is very used as well. They're desperately trying something. The trade's coming back, but it's still a
Mako.
slight advantage
Oh
for
my
the
goodness,
moment.
nice cleanup.
It just goes huge. He's found 3 kills with that Bladestorm. They're gonna be able
Dude,
to
there was
get
a
the
little,
plant, and he
like
might have just
a
saved them.
pizza
That was
slice
looking
in
like a
terms
huge
of,
blip
it
with
was
the
like
initial
this.
kills going the
Little
way of
pizza slice.
DRX.
Just
That did
sticking
not
in the
last
middle of
long.
it with
Still,
the classic from Mako.
Zest
It's kind of
and his
cool.
doubles. We've seen plenty.
Managed to
He's
get one.
clutched out
Zest
rounds
does have the
before.
gun for
This
this.
time on the attacking side, he misses the first, but gets it after.
You have a
Down
drone
to
if you want
16
to.
HP. One blade,
don't know how
all
secure
that's
you feel,
needed
but-
from Garnets. He's holding the angle close right, and
Oh my
there's
goodness.
the shot, but Zest can't land it. A
Oh,
wide swing,
dude,
but
Garnets is kind of
ready.
unreal, isn't
And
he?
that will be double digits.
Yeah, nice save from him.
Tied up. This game going right down to the wire on
Tell you what though,
Icebox
chat,
Tom,
good
and-
eco from
Oh,
DRX.
and Icebox
We go
OT,
10-10 in
and
terms
I'm
of the money.
surprised if we get
It
there.
is building up from Talon. They probably would have wished that they saved that gun from the other round with the spike, but it's alright.
People still in this arena thought they'd be at home, or maybe at Carnival. Instead, 10-10. Talon fighting their way back, taking their opponent's composition and running it
Okay, 10-10.
up against them.
Chat, they have to
Putting them
eco if
down
they
in
lose
the
this.
fight, but just remember, that was just a
We gotta
couple of
eco if we
seconds.
lose this. Money's kind of
That
low
was
on
a
one
round that
person,
was
but we have the
desperately
buy
close
in terms of this, so
while
it's okay.
DRX
J-Boys
can
has
still fight
ult.
here.
Mako has ult, and this is the first time we've seen tube pressure. This is the first time they haven't just straight up just gone over towards A, really.
Might not have seen it much before, but Cruz is actually going there.
Might have had this rotate.
He's going to be playing super late in the round, but
Garnet goes top side. Viper ult defensively out. So this is the old Xerxia ult that they used to do against the old Xerxia, really. DRX nice.
Took the gun himself right into the site, and he's still going. Making his way through his teammates' pit, clearing it piece by piece, and grabbing the information. They're leaving. Stop the flank, Buzz. There's no need to continue moving forward. Instead, he sits in this spot.
They still go middle? Okay. I mean, there's a small window into this.
They are taking it through middle, though, at least. So they'll bypass him, bypass the pit. And in fact, the fight maybe stacks.
They're going to be able to get...
No sound made. Buzz definitely hasn't heard it, but I'm pretty sure in terms of this. But it's been so long that this has to stop becoming a question. That's why the Harbor's now over towards here. Jet decides to get some info. No one over towards here, so he'll start making his way over towards B in a sec. Recon goes out as well. Good timing from the Harbor to beat the Recon though. Called out the plant. Massive 2-on-4.
They know that turret was taken out earlier on. The kitchen is exposed, and they're watching it.
Oh, he pinged earlier? Oh, okay. Then I think you're right. Then he must have heard only one. Oh, okay. Nice from Stack's big recovery. Then yeah, Chad, if he heard that, if he did that, then he must have only heard one, and that's why they were still searching. I missed that.
This Korean squad is here to play.
Okay, important round for them to win, and the person with the most money died as well, so we get a full buy into this. Money's still good here, so we get another full buy, but have we depleted? Maybe. You see this reactive ult that they did here? I'm pretty sure Xerxia actually came up with this, so kind of funny that they used it against them. Like the reactive Viper ult. She used it against the core of them. That's kind of sick. Okay. Okay. Money now has reached the bottom. 3 of them cannot buy into the next round. So this is it.
Not willing to overface, he's the solo defender. His whole job is to try and delay he has.
Well, the rotations from DRX come slowly, but it does mean Buzz is here to help out. That second player, we're expecting the dash out of Garnets for back yellow. They'll take the space and fight for it after. Stax wants to make them pay on the way through. Usually when that recon goes out is when
oh my goodness.
Coming through, but Talon off pace a little bit.
I can't believe he went for another jump peek there.
They want to punish some of these duels, but DRX are being patient.
Talon have done good, but again, it's so hard for them to get this plant down.
Well, I was going to say the spike might be down, but no, this isn't a commitment. I don't think Talon even... I want to say they don't want to go B. They've so many players here, but I think they're trying to bait a rotation or a flank from A.
It's just a close one to see if anyone's actually like in this area. This is nice. They cut sound, right? So now this becomes a question mark. So everyone has to go back, get into a 2-1-2 in terms of the defense. They push up, they take the jaws. Nice from Garnet. Nice recon. They now know where someone else is as well. Keep an eye on Cruz. Massive jaw that he wins that, by the way. That must have looked so nice from his POV. Again, still keep an eye on Cruz. Going for a big flank. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my. Hero defuse comes in. No spam. Molly was down. They were kind of confident. Maybe they didn't hear it. I'm not sure. Not in the right positions either way. So, damn brutal way to do this. 2 chances. Yeah, Molly came down a little bit too late, and then just nothing on top of this.
I feel like Garnets had to see that he was defusing. Maybe expected that he
so damn, did they really think he got off it then, I guess? Like when this kill got traded and he saw that he was still on it?
DRX. They get the benefits of it.
Yeah, I guess they just thought he got off it. Okay, 2 chances for DRX to close this out. We do have the op going super aggro, dashes up, very nice shot.
But that's where Buzz thrives. An opener to boot. And they have to fall back.
matter what happens here,
Keep an eye on the weird one-on-one that's going to happen over towards B.
For their country, most certainly.
Oi!
Top 4 is all
Oi, 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 oi. That was nice. Nice shot.
Monumental spot, but DRX, so they've been after the Korean meta, the Korean
That's
era
an extra
for a
one as
long,
well.
long
Damn.
time, and it looks like
Respect to
they
Talon.
might be on their
They
way.
did great, but
Top 4
DRX
within their
definitely
grasp,
better
a
this
5
time.
versus 2, and Garnet's one of the most impressive
What an
players
event
that we've
from
had in this
Talon though,
tournament.
really. I
Definitely
didn't
a
expect
breakout for
this.
him. But for him to break back into this, we would need some of the
Yeah, you
best
need
Valorant
something
we've
crazy.
seen on an
I mean,
individual
Garnet's
level
still alive.
in
They get a
this
plant.
entire event. A reckoning going to be used.
Ult
A
goes in.
lockdown
So
into
here's
play.
the clear space.
Flank attempt by Jip Boys, but now he's the last man
30
standing.
HP.
And that final blow is about
Damn, really
to be
nicely
dealt.
played from DRX.
DRX are going all the way.
Chat, we got a good game though.
13 to
This was a
10.
good game.
Although Talon can be proud of what they've done here today. DRX are the
DRX just have to
victors.
lose a map every
That's
time.
the thing.
This seems to be their
We've
thing.
seen it time and time again, a single loss to Pacific opposition. The Korean Conquerors come out once again and take themselves that 2-1 victory. But for Talon, it is still an impressive showing, coming in with
Yeah, it was a
rookies
good showing from
to
them.
boot. One who's standing in, the other who's still only, what, 17, 18 years of age. It's an incredible performance from them on their debut, and I have to say,
This team's going to be
going into
pretty
the
fun
Pacific League,
for the future
I
though.
think it's going to be interesting. The qualification for Japan really is up in the air with how good this team has been. Still more to see, of course, with Zeta coming up in the next bracket. But the fact is, nobody, and I mean nobody, wanted to face this DRX roster coming into the tournament. A team renowned for innovation, structure, and their interplay second to none. They definitely struggled in this series. They definitely proved that they are the masters of their comp. But I think given some time, Talon
Okay, so
might
Loud
just
and
figure it out.
DRX come out on top.
DRX have had the crowd behind them the whole way. And they'll have the crowd